The California story has many chapters. It's a story of icons, of imagination, and challenging the status quo. A story you'll find at the Oakland Museum of California. The story of California, the story of you.
Good news in Oakland! Oh yeah, it feels great.
Good news in Oakland, reporting from the Kaiser Center at the 2010 Mayoral Candidates Forum hosted by the League of Women Voters, Bay Area Business Roundtable, and the Oakland Chamber of Commerce with Mayoral Candidate Larry Lionel Young Jr. LL, welcome to Good News in Oakland. It's a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's a pleasure to be back on Good News in Oakland where they spread all the good news.
And Larry, you know, unfortunately there's tax deficiencies, audit disclosure deficiencies, corruption, taxation out the yin yang, all kinds of things that are being reported in the current administration and beyond. How can we trust you as constituents to really serve the city of Oakland?
You can look at my track record. You can look at the 52 different schools in Oakland and all 7 districts in which I taught in. You look at my record in Emeryville as on the Park District Advisory Committee where we actually brought jobs into Emeryville. You can look at my experience as a youth leader, one of 17 youth leaders that went to Africa, part of a youth leadership organization for 3.5 weeks, sponsored by American Friends Service Committee. You can talk to some of the banks where I was a consultant helping them liquidate some of their assets. You can ask many homeowners who I've helped as a prudential real estate agent, helping them prevent from foreclosure. So you can ask from teaching, from acting with Will Smith and Sam Elliott. So I've got a variety of backgrounds in which I've been successful in a variety of things. And so those are some things that can hold me accountable for my track record, and what I've done and what I'll continue to do is be a successful mayor of Oakland.
And we understand that you have a three-pronged strategy about making this the best place to live, work, and vacation. And Larry, that's important to get out to the public. What media strategy will you use to support local entities like Good News in Oakland to really represent the good news stories?
Well, we have to utilize good news and go to different places, but more importantly, promote my vision for Oakland, which is the best place to work, the best place to live, and the best place to vacation. I remember growing up here, having Malibu out at the Oakland Coliseum, having woodshop and trades inside of middle schools and high schools, and we didn't have as much crime. When you start taking away programs, when you start taking away recreational facilities and things to do, then you start to create problems. And so we need to kind of move our energy towards the next emerging market, which is green technology. And so we need to start teaching these young folks not how to shoot guns, but how to shoot staple into satellites that's going to go on roofs, which is going to move us into the next future and move us closer to accomplishing my vision, which is the best place to work, best place to live, and the best place to vacation. We cannot forget about our young people. We got to get them educated, get them in trades, because not everybody wants to go to school. So we got to get them either in plumbing programs or architecture or some type of auto shop. They like cars, so let them fix up cars. You know, they like cosmetology. Let's get a culinary school in Oakland. And let's do the things that's going to make Oakland better and safer. And you do that by providing people with opportunity and educating them.
Opportunity and education it is. Now, the people want to understand, what is ranked choice voting and how does it impact the people?
Ranked choice voting now gives you 3 opportunities to vote for a particular candidate. If you're kind of indecisive or befuddled on which candidate to vote for, you can then have 3 options to choose from. So vote LL and Oakland will be well, 1, 2, or 3.
LL, thank you for being on Good News in Oakland. It was a pleasure to have you on the show.
It's always a pleasure to be around good people on Good News in Oakland.
The California story has many chapters. It's a story of icons, of imagination, and challenging the status quo. A story you'll find at the Oakland Museum of California. The story of California, the story of you.
Good news in Oakland! Oh yeah, it feels great.